We are rolling. Oh, well, interestingly enough, I've been, dude, seriously, did you not update my titles? You dumb, dumb bastard. What is wrong? Brain. Yeah. Oh, it just looks to me then that, like, the chat little window is not updated. It's actually updated. Anyways, okay. So, I've been messing with the Kickain for about a half hour here. More than that. Yeah, almost an hour. Jesus. Uh, discovered a really unfortunate truth. And I'm a little bit ticked. But how the fuck would you know? Like, how would you know? The dot sequencer, which is like my favorite happy little Euclidean drum sequencer here, it does not trigger the Kickain. It just doesn't do it. And I'm really bummed about that. And I tried a bunch of stuff. The melodizer, at first I thought it was a busted module. I'm like, there's something wrong. I'm not hooking it up right. Some goofball thing that I'm doing here or not doing. And I hooked it up to a bunch of stuff. Marbles triggers it fine. The melodizer, fine, no problem. The SIG did a good job at it. Everything seems like it worked. The probabilistic generator did not. But if I put it, instead of on trigger, if I put it on gate, then it did it. And so then it got me thinking, what if I used the dot sequencer to trigger a nearly square, tiny little envelope? And, yeah. Needless to say, great success. But here, let me hook the thing up because I got to make a decision, like what goes through the sidechain, right? The Kickain is a kick drum and a sidechain compressor. Oh, there's my wine. I hear it. Thank you. Right? So it sounds pretty damn good. I gotta say, it sounds really, really good. It's even got a built-in like reverb, so you can do like real dark, thumpy reverbs and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it sounds really, really good. It's a great sounding kick. That I'm very happy about because this motherfucker wasn't cheap. I've actually got it filtering out like sub bass frequencies, like 40 to 20 to 40 hertz filters. I'm gonna shut that off. Of course, we can go full decay and you can go full drive, get it all crunch. Even use it as a cut the bass, and then this adds white noise and resonance to a built-in filter. That is the can't read that. The fuck is that? Punch, as they call it. Punch. Then here's bend. So, yeah, it's got a really, really good sound, right? So, right away, job number one, good job, successful. But, man, the fact that it doesn't take a trigger from my dot sequencer, and I've been doing a little research, and I'm like, is there some jumper setting on there? Like, can I flip a thing to make... Not that I can find, and I did not pull the module to check. Instead, I light bulb went off, and I used this workaround, and it does work. So, and you know, I've got 4 channels of Zadar hanging around, so like, it's fine. It's annoying because it would have been nice to just have this happy little tiny thing right here, rigged up right next to the dot sequencer. 2 of them just chilling, you know, best buddies. But no, this motherfucker's too good. He's too good for the dot sequencer. He's all stuck up and shit. Well, anyways, let's get a snare going. How about that, you know? It does make this whole thing a little bit more cramped in here, though, I gotta say. Man, just the cable craziness that's going in here right now it's kind of bumming me a little bit. You know, just a little. It's not horrible yet. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm pretty much dead set that I'm going to buy a new case. At least, you know, late spring, early summer kind of thing. But knowing me, I'll just get a bug up my ass and do it like instantly. No, I gotta get some money first. But that's not. Yeah, it's just gonna take me a little time, and it's not a big deal. But in the meantime, do I want to rearrange shit? I was thinking like put this mixer here, but flip it so that the mixer is right next to the other mixer, right? And then put the Kickain like up here. Now they're not exactly the same size. That's the problem. This is a little bit bigger. This is, what is this, 10 HP, and this thing is 12. So now I've got a 2 HP removable panel right here, actually, which would be nice, and put that next to the SIG, give him a little bit of extra space to like work with it and stuff. So kind of the general plan, things that I've been thinking of, and that's going to require an entire teardown of like this whole chunk. And I'm like, as long as I'm there, I might as well start swapping power cords and see if I can't get rid of this noise. So that's the pattern here for the next, who knows, week, something like that. I'll tell you what though, I'm still a big fan of the Melodicer, but I have not played with the SIG since, when was that? Sunday, Monday. I just haven't had a chance. Work has been swampy, and I have been kind of, I don't know, kind of injured a little bit. Got some nasty back issues going. Like suddenly too, like not after doing anything. Just like woke up one day. Ow. All right. No, that's not. That's all. Okay, this guy. Ghost hat. Snare drum. Hello. Got a clap. Maybe a clap would be cool. It's not a clap. The fuck? That ain't no clap. Snare drum. There's a couple of them. I'm gonna load a few here. Let's see what we got. I like that. I think that's our winner right there. But we need to. What you got? You got some distortion for me? Bit crush, wavefold. Nah. Drive. That's good. I like that. Tune our reverb a little bit. There we go. Happy. Happy. Ah. It's a good sounding kick drum. Mm-hmm. It is. I like it. It's a, man. Wondrous. Very, 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 very good job. Okay. In the meantime, let's get some hats going too. I mean, fuck it. Might as well, right? Right? Am I right? Or like maybe we go like offbeat open hats, like classic house kind of thing going. I'm always more of a fan of the little ticky-tickies. I love the little ticky-ticky guys. Those make me happy. Let's just do that with that there. Holy shit, this is getting crowded. Mainly because I've got stereo submix going into the Kickain and then that coming out here. So there's 4 more cables, plus the extra go into the envelope to actually trigger the goddamn kick drum. Man, that is really, really disappointing. I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know, and I scoped the triggers, and I'm like, they really don't look any different. They are a little shorter. I want to say these guys are probably about 3 or 4 milliseconds. That's pretty short, right? 10 milliseconds is kind of like, I don't know if that's like the norm, because there are no standards, you know. It's just like, whatever. Woo! Fucking Wild West. Kind of bugs me a bit, in case you couldn't tell. Yeah, but yeah, I'm guessing it's just the trigger is too short, and then the same thing with the ADAC. As soon as I flipped it onto the gate output instead of trigger outputs, bam, triggering it the whole way. It was beautiful. That would be a fun way to trigger hi-hats, actually, is to use the probabilistic generator. And let's see, what are we looking for? We're looking for kits and hi-hat H. There we go. There's a couple. Oops. Wrong way. Wrong glass, sir. The fuck up. Hi-hat one. There. There's a closed hat. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What do we got? No, we got nothing because we got no output patched up. What a noob. What a fucking noob. I mean, that's not bad. We can modify that, of course. That's better. No. Number two. Shorten it. And, of course, we like to run it through a high-pass filter with a whole shitload of resonance. Find that peak you like, you know? Let it cut, because it does the job once you dial it in a little bit. Snare drum is cranking. It's cranking. The volume is just nuts. All right. Let's do the thing here. Let's get a bass line going. who shall give us our baseline? I don't know. But, a lot of options for that. You know what I would like to do, though, is actually definitely for sure run a nice fat stereo baseline. So I'm kind of wondering, maybe use the ensemble oscillator. That might be kind of cool. That might be kind of hip, kind of nifty, kind of, you know, dope-tastic. Because then, of course, we can run to stereo filter. Can envelop that motherfucker. Oh yeah. Feels like that's the job. This looks like a job for the Zagreb. Just put it in H. Now the nice thing is we're gonna go right into the Ericsson's black stereo mixer right here. With the stereo mixer. Hey, how come you're not putting anything out right now? You should be like doing a thing. Oh. Sometimes it's a good idea to get the sound kind of tuned in first before you start patching filter envelopes and all that shit. Filter instead. See if that gives me a little bit more punch, a little bit more power. Because right now, there's kind of no balls to that thing, you know? And the answer is yes. Yes, it does. Now, theoretically, oh yes, and we're sidechaining. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit underwhelmed with the bass sound. I mean, it's neat and stuff, but it's not, I don't know. I was looking for some kind of just, I don't even know. You know, let's just go analog for this shit. How about that? Let's just go, let's go Jove filter, because it's just oh so nice. And then we will go, instead of this guy there, we're going to go, let's go sub, and, oh, I never tuned that thing. It should still be okay, I hope. We'll go sub and sawtooth on that side, and then we'll go output from this guy up to nowhere, because the cable's not long enough. You son of a... Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got nothing. Fuck this. Oh, so much better. And it's still sidechaining. So, and it has 3 different side chains. You've got regular. It really does a good ducking, right? You've got spectral 1 and 2. This is frequency specific. So it's really ducking more in the low freaks, which is great. And this one, spectral 2, is a little, seems like it's a little bit higher of a cutoff for the effect. This one, you still get a little pump. Dude, that is nice. Hey, Jason, what's up? Now, there is a jumper on the back of this thing that actually turns the trigger button into a mute, toggle mute. And I think I'm going to have to maybe flip that switch. Because that seems like a much more convenient feature than like, oh, I'm going to turn the knob down. So again, this is kind of the problem with running this with a submixer going through it, right? You're either getting like your kick drum all the time, or you have to like physically turn it down with the knob. It'd be nice to just go tick, like shut it off. Okay, cool, there we are. But again, the nice thing is we still get that sidechain. So yeah, pretty good sound. Pretty happy. Yeah, good sound. All right. Let's let that hang out for a bit. Okay, so we got our baseline. It would be cool to take a chain of this thing, and we're gonna go half note random, and then we're gonna go half note low. We're gonna go measure low. That's 2 measures. So then here's 8 measures, or 4 measures, and then 4 measures chain. So what I wanted to do is put this in the CV in that it won't reach because reasons. It's been that kind of day today, let me tell you. Actually, it hasn't. It's been a pretty good day. One class of mine. It's just the worst. You're the worst set of human beings. Good luck being an awful human. So this should give me a little spike of new notes every 4 measures or 8 measures. Oh, you need to reset your clock, don't you? Yeah, you do. It did it. So it gave me a fill for the kick, and it gave me a little alternate note kick for like one beat at the beginning of every 8 measures. So right after the fill, there should be a little bink, some random little note. So that'll be fun. That'll be kind of neat. Okay, let's get some more parts going here. Yeah, about that. How do we do that? I wanted to do some sort of cool ass rhythm with the R bar, with firing it off though, right? Not just like letting it spew and be gooey. And I think that would actually be really effective going through side chaining. So maybe I'll rig something up with the if you can figure out how to plug it in, rig something up with the subharmonica on here. That'd be kind of cool. Even if it's just like fifths, raw fifths, or chords, just open, something really, really open and basic. Hello? 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 Oh, it's already in C. I think. Yep. Hey, Nick. All right. Now that's going straight in to Mr. R-Bar. Bam. Yeah, once I got the Kickain to actually work, it sounds pretty amazing. If you weren't here for the beginning, I tried hooking it up, of course, to the dot sequencer, which is right next to it by design. Never worked. Didn't work. Won't accept a trigger from the dot. Worked with marbles, worked with the SIG, worked with the melodicer, didn't work with the probabilistic generator until I switched the output to gate. Then it worked. So I'm like, okay, trigger that's outputting from the dot is too short. What the fuck now? I have a trigger to, or a gate to trigger converter, but not vice versa. So, god damn it. Yeah, it's really annoying. Yeah, I was so depressed, to be completely honest. Yeah, you know, that's weird too. I haven't had a chance to play with it since then. That's the problem. This has been a hell of a week, man. And I'll be honest, like, anytime, I've kind of made a pact with myself that anytime the weather is good, I am going to go out and, like, play a round of disc golf or something. And so the weather's been okay. A couple of days this week I went out. But I've just had a shitload of work to do. I have not had a chance to play with this thing since the stream. Which is awful. Like, I feel like a terrible human being. And, Phineas got on my comments and, like, listed a bunch of stuff, a bunch of helpful tips and stuff. So, yeah, I need to just sit down for, like, X number of hours and just, like, mess with it, you know? Because, again, I 100% go with it is an instrument and you need to learn an instrument, right? You know, the melodicer was similar. You know, it's, I would say, again, it seems it's much more immediate, but it's not nearly as deep, right? So it's an interesting trade-off between the two. I mean, I love the melodicer. I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of the other one from here, because it's just so nice. It's a performative thing. I think that's the thing that I love about it, right? Whereas the SIG, at least what very little I've played with it, it seems more like like it says, an inspiration thing. So you're looking for inspiration. You're working with it. It's not necessarily like let's manipulate it and make a thing during a performance. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. Kind of sounds like I am. Just ignore what I say. Speaking of the SIG, let's get another part go. No, let's trigger that there do-wacky with the thingamajig. So we're gonna turn that to that, that to that. We're gonna go forward always. All right. So then we're basically just going to fire off. Output bits like that, and then we'll give it some tracking, we'll give it some movement, probably let's go Z output from torpor, let it start just tracking around and doing its thing, right? And then let's bring it into the popple. Now this is definitely going into some sort of cool effect, bro. In fact, it's right here. Let's use the Aurora. So popple into Aurora. And then this, I think, is going to sound pretty frickin' sweet with sidechaining. Yeah, exactly. I, you know, that's why I said I'm talking out of my ass, because I realized I was talking out of my ass. So yeah, we'll wait and see, and at some point, it will start to work for me. Okay, y'all. Now y'all shut up. You know what'd be fun? Sure you do. That'd be fun. But see, now it's sidechain, right? It's nice. Rather like the Okay. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Okay. All right. So we got our sort of like pseudo pad sort of thing. We got our bass going. Let's fire up some more like fun leads and shit. Yeah, man. It sounds good. Like Robin Vincent was all like, yeah, it like cleans up your low end, and I'm like, okay. And then I started reading, and people were like, the kick drum sounds really wimpy and stupid. And I'm like, what? It's just, and reviews were like, it's the greatest. It's shit. That's it. Like, full gamut. And I'm like, what, who are these people that this kick drum is like it's not powerful enough? What are you doing, man? Do you want to like sterilize people from 100 feet away with the power of your kick drum? It's like, watch, liquefying testicles for 300 meters in any direction. Is that what's going on? Because that's not your kick drum's fault. Okay, you need to modulate the tachyon matrix in order for that to happen. Yeah, Robin seems like a good guy to hang out with. Like, no ego. Like, he's just a dude, and he's writing articles, and he's like doing shit, and like, yeah. He'd be a great guy to have a pint with. Okay. Suddenly there's like 3 people watching. What was it? The liquefying testicles comment? Testicle. Go fire. Just make it one word. It's like, what the fuck is that? It's gonna liquefy your testicles. No! Runs the other direction. Oh, crap. We need some more. I don't really like the way this filter is hitting. I'll be completely honest. And I was also thinking of like, maybe what would be cool is to run, rather than firing off grains, maybe what we should do is, yeah, let's try that. I'm going to run it through a different filter. And the advantage here is this filter has a little bit more, it's a little bit easier to manage the FM. And then what I can do is basically just run an envelope into it. And I think I like the sound of a triggered envelope. I think a lot, not a lot more, but yeah, definitely more than firing off grains, you know? It's just a very smooth and lovely and delightful sound, and I'm gonna go with it instead. But I'll have to check it out first and see how everything sounds here. So fast attack, do that whole thing. So what do we got? Oh. Right, because then, without it, we just have... What's wild is it's not showing any, like, of the different chords. Oh, that's because I didn't record any of the different chords. Because I'm an idiot. Okay, let's try this again. How about that, huh? That's better. Okay. There, that's a little better. There it is. Okay. I'm pretty satisfied with that for now. Okay. And then we've always got, like, the Aurora that we can tweak and stuff, too. So, new voices. SIG time. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking, let's just run... I'm just going to run a quick Platt's voice for one of them. So, like, CV. Full proactive. Bam. This guy, let's put him in level, because we can. Should. But I will say this thing almost always needs a filter of some sort. So, who get the Plats, them dar Platz's voices is, we could go right next door into the Ikari. Ikarie is, I guess, how they pronounce it. I guess. Guess so. Just somehow get through this great wall of cable here. that's rather lovely. Shit, what is the attack and decay? Oh, never mind, I got it. Fuck yes. Okay, the other thing is, how do I set my loop length again? I completely forgot. Son of a bitch, where is it? Did I download it? I thought I downloaded it. Maybe not. No, I didn't. It was at school. There it is. User manual. It's I know I did download it someplace. Loop length, loop length, loop length, loop length. How do you do loop length? Loops. Okay. Looping. Quick hold. Loop then run. Captures the last 82. Loop plus tempo sets loop start. Loop plus 16th sets loop end. Okay. So loop plus 1/16th. Yes, it is. But it's pretty limited right now, I'd say. And some people have been experimenting with quadraphonic sound, which is pretty freaking cool. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is set a time signature here, right? So how we do that? We do that with tempo plus run. I thought that's what I just did. See, that's not 4/4 time right there. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. It's like 22 16th notes or something. I've changed both now. I think I got it to work. Yeah. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. No, it's not. It's not quite there. It's not there. doesn't seem to be responding correctly when I'm doing stuff there. Okay, hang on. So I remember seeing a chart in here on all of the different timings and stuff, and where was that? Is that at the end? There it is. Okay. So 4/4, what I really like would be like 8/4, like two measure loops would be cool. Clock count, time signature. Okay. Yeah, it's just one of those things I'm kind of trying to, you know, figure out here a little bit. Oh, okay, okay, so here's that. This is the deal. Yeah, I'm fuck it. Let's just embrace the chaos. All right, you're good. You're cool. You're cool. That's fine. Let's also throw a sloths into the stereo, like the pan control. Because, yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, so run and tempo I have, I don't know, it showed like 8, I thought. So that's 5 lights, there's 4 lights, and then 16th should be like in the middle, right? That's what I have. See, it's not quite there. It's in like, it's playing in like 9/8 or something. Which again, you know what? That's fine. Who cares? Like, who cares? Who cares? Okay. I mean, ultimately what it comes down to is that it sounds really good, so let's just go with it. Let's use a shorter cable for one thing. It's an interesting trade-off. Shorter cables versus longer cables. Sometimes longer cables take up less room, which makes no damn sense until you think about, you know, where are these cables dropping? Where are they routing? That kind of thing. Okay. Hello? B? Are you in there? Are you doing a thing? Hemina. Pizza? Pizza the Hut? You're delicious, boss. Pizza into 100 grit? Oh, I see. There is a 4 there. You are correct. Man, now I'm in the other sequencer. No, just kidding. It's an easy fix. There, fifth one down. Okay. I wonder if that's... Only one man would dare use the raspberry. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's I don't know. It's not doing what they told me it would do, man. But yeah, okay. So I'll put standard output on this thing into yonder delay madness. We'll take the delay madness to that there channel. I do like me some delay madness. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of stuff to deal with. Gain, input level. That's pretty nice sounding, actually. Hey, Chris. I throw a loop on the second one, and it just is like a... It refuses to be... It just refuses to, like, lengthen the loop. It's really annoying. Obviously, I'm doing something wrong. Say, what? What? There it goes. Wait, no. Yep. Okay, now where are we as far as our kick drum? Real good. It's like the fucking mantra for my life. And everybody's life. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm out of clocks. I'm not using the probabilistic generator, so we'll get rid of that. Hey. Oh, you're already getting a clock. What the fuck are you complaining about? You son of a bitch. This is ridiculous. Yeah, that's okay. Now, what if this thing... Is that even in the right key? Yes. Excellent. We're in tune. Everything is working. Jesus. Amazing. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I think maybe we're jammable right now at this point. I mean, it's not. I only have, I think, what, two main lead voices plus like the. Yeah, I think we could rig up one more. That's not a horrible thing to do. I mean, seems like that might work. And I mean, we could use third track of the SIG. Hi-hats? Oh, there. I already got them. And a snare. Oh, my shit's all rigged up, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Maybe if you tune in on time, you'd see. No. Nah, I always like to have some sort of like high soaring bird-like voice, you know, wandering through the hills. Actually, though, you know, now we do have a clock. I could run some random percussion bitlets with the probabilistic generator. That might be kind of cool. Just maybe a couple of bongos and then throw them into the mixer. That'd be a pretty easy, quick little fix thing going down right there. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Just like 3 cables, master out into the mono in. Bam. Let's switch this to mono. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Along with, you know, I don't like that on there. Little boomy, internal reverb. Yeah, vocals would be kind of neat, actually. Okay, this is a thing that exists. Let's just chill. Let's just leave that alone. Okay, something else. Yeah. Vocals. I wonder if we can find some random, like, C minor thing. False. No. No air horns. No, it won't happen. Is this Misere Meideus? Nope. Although that would be cool to just pitch down and just play like the first part all by itself. Just like there's that just nice happy G minor chord at the beginning. Just like pitch it down to a C minor and just like trigger it. That'd be cool. I'm sure we could do something. You're stealing from the internet. Classical music suckers. That's not an output. In the meantime, let's make that into something rhythmic and interesting. As opposed to right now, it's uninteresting. Envelope, dar. Envelope into the cutoff. And then let's use these gigantic cables to go 3 inches, because life. Is that the right key? I think it might be. I'm not sure. Nope. There it is. See what I'm saying? Now we got the chord shift. That's in the actual recording. They go from a minor 1 to a minor 5 chord. All right, let's bust out. Let's see what happens here. All right. Yeah, that's in the sample. So, perfect. And then it'll just like change whenever. Actually what would be kind of cool. No, that's okay. I would rather have it just keep going and switching chords and doing that kind of stuff. Like that's always a nifty thing. Fuck. My girlfriend goes to the store and she's got her two ancient ass little dogs in the car. They're like happy and really fluffy and nice, but their kidneys are dying and they're just crabby and they just, oh my god, just vomiting and just all the. Ugh. So she runs into the store to pick up a prescription and comes out and the dog has shat in the back seat of her car and then laid in it. It's a Pomeranian. So just God damn it. All right. Mic mute time. I'm going to turn on my my phone and stream to Instagram. And yeah. Thankfully she's got like this like poncho hammock thing for them to sit in the back, so it's all sort of like self-contained, but that's what you want to do on a Friday after work. Oh, I have to give my dogs a bath because they're covered in their own feces. Woohoo! Fuck my life! Fuck my life in 2 pieces! Friday night techno modular sesh. Bruh. Yeah, that's the name of it. Gotta have a long bruh in the title to attract the hep cats. Hammocks. It's in the hammock district. The hammock hut next to Hammocks R Us. Well, that was a hoot. Yeah. So let's see. Number one, man, yeah, the SIG was fucking blast to play with. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Number two, okay, special mention has got to go out to the Subharmonicon. I just thought when I got the Subharm that, like, man, I'm just gonna have some trippy pseudo-generative patatronic thing, you know? But it does a nice little techno dance thing going down, right? Okay, so the Kickain. This is the best sounding kick drum I've ever had in this rack. Admittedly, I've only had a few sample drum. The Platts has a nice kick drum. It really is. It's my favorite, other than this. I had the Kick All, the Bifaco, and that thing, it just pissed me off to no end because I couldn't get enough level out of it, ever. But man, this thing is cool. I really dig it. So it does have a built-in sidechain compressor, which is a part of the big sound right here. You know, so we're like here's the pad kind of thing with the kick, and you can go full-on sidechain mania if you want. All right, which is a little ridiculous, but here's the spectral setting. Right, where it's just sidechaining higher frequencies, or low frequency, sorry. And it's really effective. So yeah, real happy with that thing too. But I'm going to take off for the night because, frankly, I'm about done. But, yeah, good to have you joining us. And, man, good to see you here, Phineas Stochastic Instruments, dude. And, like, thanks for the module because it's fucking amazing. And I was only using 2 tracks. So wait till, like, generative, ambient night on Sunday or Monday, and once I get you to use it more, you know, and I'm more familiarized with it. I didn't have a chance to play with it at all this week until today, which is, it's a damn shame is what it is. So, but I'm thinking, you know, in a few weeks, it's not going to be an instantaneous overnight thing. Stupid full-time jobs. So yeah, it'll get learned. It'll get learned, and yep, it's pretty fun. So, anyways, I will catch you all on the flip side, or awesome, thanks, man, appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be spreading the good word, that's for certain. So, anyways, everybody have a good night. And again, thanks a lot for joining me, and hope you enjoyed. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Probably Sunday night. Or Monday. Not sure yet. I do have a lot of work to do, but it might not be as much as I think. So I think Sunday's probably a sure bet. So, anyways,